Hey everybody, welcome back to another Quartering Japan with yours truly, Papa Tikyo, where I give you a daily dose of Japanese news here on the Quartering Japan YouTube channel. Thank you all for coming back and visiting here again once more. Hell yeah. And yeah, just like always, we post our videos here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Tokyo time. So don't forget to fucking hit that subscribe button and subscribe bell to get notified when a new video comes out. Anyway, yeah, like always, we're gonna jump right into this. I've got a fun picture to show you before we get into this. Today's a nice little fluffy light bit of entertainment news, and I just felt like I wanted to get my 2 cents on this. And yeah, let's jump into it, shall we? First off, picture of the day. Boom. I saw this on my Facebook feed, and yeah, I'll admit, like, I don't really know this actor that much. This is one of the weird things about living in Japan for so long, is that, like, I do feel kind of a disconnect when it comes to, like, American news, American, not politics, but just, like, American, like, entertainment. Like, I remember when I went to LA a year or two ago, it was just like, you know, everyone's like, do you know blah, 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 blah? Do you know this person? I'm like, I've never heard of this person. Why should I know them? And so I'm pretty sure Twilight came out like after I moved to Japan, so I don't really know much about this Robert Pattinson guy, but I liked this picture, so I saved it. I wanted to show it to you guys. It says, actor Robert Pattinson dealt with an obsessed fan who had been camping outside his apartment by taking her out on a dinner date. I just complained about everything in my life and she never came back. Part of me thinks that if it's like somebody who is like a hardcore fan, they wouldn't care just because they want to spend time with you no matter what. But I'm just curious if this really worked out. Like, what was he complaining about? You know, because it's like, if you say like, oh man, my AIDS and herpes and you know, hepatitis C or whatever, like if you're just saying shit where they're like, you know, then I'd understand. But like, what could you really complain about, like, besides being a real downer or whatever? Because like, if you're a downer so much, then maybe that fan will want to, you know, comfort you and make sure you're okay. So I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that's a true story or not? I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. But anyway, let's move on to the main topic, which is best Japanese movies and series with English subtitles on Netflix. Now, this is from Tokyo Timeout, which I'm pretty sure is a spin-off website from Tokyo Cheapo, which is a blog that basically was just like kind of a collection site of cheap things and cheap places to go to in Tokyo. And yeah, I mean, they have the same like font and format, so I'm guessing it's the same people. But anyway, it's just like, we live in such a nice like time right now where we can just fucking, like, you guys are so lucky, all you young people that are watching this right now, which is none, because young people don't give a shit about the news, but you're so lucky that you have the opportunity to basically just watch media on Netflix for like $10 a month. Look at this. And like, if you split it with your friends, it's like $5 a month, you know? So yeah, but anyway, I'll admit, like, there are some series here that I don't know, but I wanted to go through them anyway, and we'll see. So yeah, this is written by Emma Steen. I don't know who that is, but locally produced binge-worthy titles to add to your watch list. And it's just basically saying, hey, you know, Corona is stuck at home, watch this shit. So The Way of the Household Husband, I saw this being advertised on Netflix. Apparently it's like, this guy is he looks like ex-Yakuza, or he's a Yakuza member, and he stays home and he's an at-home husband. And I love it because his name is Tatsu, which is like one of my best friends here named Tetsu. And yeah, apparently it's got the voice actor from One Punch Man in there. And yeah, I didn't check this out yet just because it felt a little tropey, you know? Like, it's one of those animes where they made it just for the sake of like, hey, well, we've done single father dramas, we've done single father animes, but why don't we do a stay-at-home husband that has no kids, but like, you know, he cooks a lot, but he's like ex-Yakuza maybe, and we're all scared. And I don't know, I gave it like 5 minutes. I was just like, meh. But if you guys like it, please tell me in the comments down below. Alice in Borderland, I watched this with Nick and Jasmine. We binge watched the whole series and in one day, and I couldn't get into it. I really didn't like how it Like, I understand the big selling point for this is that they shot a scene where it looks like Shibuya Sprawl, the biggest, like, most famous part of, like, Tokyo, pretty much, that was in, like, Lost in Translation, all these other movies. They filmed that, like, a part of that series, like, in, like, an area where it's like, how do they film this? And so that's why it became really popular. But I didn't really like it. I really didn't like the bus episode where they had, like, a jaguar or a panther chasing them. It's just really stupid, and it just gets really convoluted by the end of it. And I don't know. I didn't like it. What did you guys think about it? Let me know. Agiri Haji, again, I watched one episode of this and I got bored really quick. The only reason I really cared about watching it was because it had that chick from, what is it? It had the chick from Train Spotting in it, and it also had that one dude from Ikebukuro Westgate Park in it. And you guys might know him as, like, the trader guy from Silence, but I just couldn't get into it. I just, you know, meh. Tell me what you guys thought about it, because I really don't give a shit. A Whisker Away, I haven't seen this one. What is it? A middle school student, Mayo Sasaki, struggles with a stepmother who doesn't get along with, and a crush at school who doesn't reciprocate her feelings. One day, Mio comes across a stranger who gives her a cat-shaped no mask. When Mio discovers that the mask gives her the ability to transform into a cat, she uses it to spend time with the boy she likes without him knowing. Yeah, I don't know. Meh. I mean, I'll have to check it out, but just meh. I'm old. I'm jaded now. I don't care. Age of the Samurai Battle for Japan. I haven't seen this one either. Following the death of his father, Oda Nobunaga becomes the successive leader of the Oda clan and swiftly moves to take control over central Japan. But Nobunaga is not the only daimyo and plans to become the nation's absolute ruler. Through power struggles and fierce battles between samurai and ensuing decades of 16th century Japan becomes a pivotal time in history. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I should check it out. Seems cool. Japanese history is amazing. You guys should definitely look into it. Like, even if you don't want to do Netflix, there's so many YouTube videos out there that explain this stuff. So many audiobooks. Rilakuma and Kaoru. I don't know what this is, but it looks like just a chick one. It looks either clay animation-y or something, but Rilakuma is like, he's a character in Japan. It's basically just like kind of like a lazy soft bear. It's kind of like Hello Kitty. Japanese women love it. I don't give a fuck. Followers, this is just like a drama talking about women who are trying to be famous by breaking into the competitive industry here. I have not seen it yet, but I'm curious what this is about, because if it's one thing that I will not respect Japanese people or Japanese celebs about, is that they have no idea how to use social media. Like, I was looking up Nagase Tomoya the other day. He's like one of my favorite actors in Japan. He has no social media. He's got no Twitter, no Instagram. The guy's just completely fallen off the map. And I'm just like, was there a scandal? Like, what's going on? Like, what the fuck? So it's still very old school in Japan, seeing like celebrities and social media and everything. So I would, you know, I don't know. Just, I'm curious. I actually want to check this out. Paprika, this is like an old movie. This is, or at least like, you know, 10 plus years old. And it's just psychedelic movie in Japan. But you can watch it for free. Or I mean, not for free, but you can watch it on Netflix. So that's cool. Check that out. Japan Sinks. Oh my God. Watch this. I cried like a bitch. That's all I'm going to say. Watch it. But don't watch it if you don't want to cry, because this just came out of nowhere. I was watching it in the background and I just got super invested. And don't watch it if you don't want to cry. It's simple. Agretsuko, dude, this is by the same person who made Hello Kitty, I'm pretty sure, and this is amazing. You need to watch this if you want to become a worker in Japan at some point and move here. This teaches you so much about company, like just company life and what it's like for people after they graduate college in Japan. So I highly recommend checking that out. This is probably the best top thing I would recommend on this list right now. But anyway, I don't know. It seemed like a very basic list here. Oh, it keeps going. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to make this a part 1 and part 2 then, because I want to keep these 10 minutes long. But anyway, yeah, that's part 1. Tell me, do you have any recommendations for any Netflix shows that I should watch? And yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Write down some of your favorite movies or TV shows that you think people would like. And like always, I'm Papa Tico. This is Quartering Japan, where we give you the news Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Tokyo time, every fucking week. And yeah, make sure to go follow us on social media. And if you'd like to learn Japanese and you're considering it and you want to support the channel, consider going over to patreon.com/TikyoSam. Everything we mentioned today, the links are down below. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Stay black, Bert. Stay black. Yeah. Man, I don't know like half the things on this list. What the fuck? Oh, man. I gotta get with the times. I gotta get down with the cool kids. I gotta get that chain wallet again and go to the skate park. Whoa. Being old sucks.